Hey YouTube, and welcome to my Fire Ash Slam progression video, arguably one of the most tedious builds to make in this game and one of the more difficult ones, all because of this single mantra called Ash Slam. And if you think this is going to be like all the other videos on YouTube with Deepwoken progressions, you have got that wrong, because this video is practically jam-packed with just crazy shit going on. And if you do enjoy the video, do consider subscribing, as it is free and it will help me out a ton. Or don't, I don't really give a shit. So, step 1 of any progression, get trial of 1 out the fucking way. Oh my, almost choked that because of lag. What the fuck? So nothing happened, I killed the golem. That was easy. Lead attack. How long does this thing last? Once done with Trial 1, we headed straight for the land of freshies. And then I arrive at the dreaded shores of Lower Orisha, and the first thing I decide to do is burn a bunch of mud skippers alive as I stand on them, because that shit was fucking satisfying. But I quickly realized my 33% luck, so I decided to embark on my quest to find luck. By luck I mean I need to get kills, by kills I mean I need to murk this poor freshie who's running for his life. But just like how a lion doesn't hesitate to kill his prey, I didn't hesitate to murk this freshie. But sadly, Charles didn't give me any luck. What? I sat at the Graceful, assuming this guy was going to be friendly, but boy was I wrong as he whipped out that big short tail and started swinging it my way, thinking I was going to be a health pack for him, I presume. And the Azure Flames with the short tail quickly give it away that this guy is way above my level, so I decide to try hold my own for a bit while I get an option to run, the moment I'm able to flourish him. And right here is where I land one good combo with a flourish, so I decide to turn the other way and just run. This guy is not a fight I should be taking. Definitely is a lot higher level than me. And out of fucking nowhere, talk about the worst timing possible, I'm down on 2 bars. Mr. Charles comes back for a round fucking 2, and let's see how this square off goes. That works for me. Okay, alright, that was close fucking cool. After winning that fight, I acquired the jackpot and at this point had a stacked inventory. I acquired some drip and then went out onto my quest to find some more luck. And then I found my first victims. And with one quick fire pump, I had 2 guys on the floor for me. Wait, what? That sounded wrong. And even though backup did arrive for these guys, I was able to secure one of them as a death, but however he didn't give me any luck, so I had to go chase down the other one that just got saved to ensure that that one at least gives me some sort of luck. I quickly realized that I haven't done enough damage to this guy, so I decided to go out, spawn my boat and try to deal as much damage as possible to try to get the luck. And after swinging at this guy for what seemed like forever, I was hoping it would give me luck. But I didn't even get any luck from this guy, which at this point I was pretty much done with everything, so I decided to head back and try to get something out of that massive commotion that was going on. But I quickly found myself in the 2v1 against a freshie and a high level player. I quickly realized that this wasn't exactly the most fairest of fights, so I decided to do the best option, and that was to run. Went up on a ledge, decided to set up my Graceful Flame, heal up all the way, and then I went back down for round 2. I quickly realized that the high level I was fighting earlier is being 2v1'd by this lightning user and the freshie over there. So I decided to capitalize on this opportunity and join in. The guy falls down pretty quickly, however I do want the luck for myself, so I try to pick up the guy and in hopes of taking one to the boat and just like drive away so I can get all the luck to myself. but this obviously looks pretty fishy, so I tried to excuse it as a mistake. Then I tried to try again, and this time the guy is fully onto me. But out of nowhere, this second guy comes in for the save. He hits me with Grand Javelin, and at this point I am super low, and I'm already getting attacked by this guy. But my chance of survival here was pretty slim, and it's a fucking miracle I actually got out of this alive. So the guy with the detonation enchant ended up killing both the guys, and here you can see this guy offering me notes to 1v1 his friend over here for some reason. But I take the offer and I instantly initiate the fight with a nasty assassination, and this guy obviously caught him off surprise, and I instantly go for a quick kill. Because, you know, I really wanted those 50 notes. I made quick work of his friend, and the moment that guy dropped to the floor, I immediately asked his friend to pay up. But you know how I am, the moment he gave me that money, I was going to grab his friend and try to make a run for it with him. But I quickly realized that this guy was way above my level because the couple hit from his knives did a lot of damage to me, so I decided to do the smart option and run with the boat. I circled back around, made my way to Upper Risha to get some erythene so I could make myself an ignition coat. And here the most funniest thing happened, and I had over 800 hours of playing and nothing like this has ever happened to me. It's so hilarious. So I see a crazy crab and ask these players for some help, but then I also see an artifact. So while these two players, these idiot players, decide to fight the crab, I grab the artifact and leg it. I completely run with it. And it is so funny. Then I make my way down to Legion Carter Cave so I can get away with this artifact safely. Then I secure the bag and finally fix my problem of luck by hitting 40% luck. I made my way back to the acid cave to get that erythene so I can make that ignition coat so I can jump straight into some Chima conflict PvP. And I go straight to the blacksmith to make my ignition coat, and once I have that, I go straight to 1v1s. After 1 or 2 losses, I ended up in the depths, and I was approaching power 40 without Ash Slam, meaning I'd have to wipe, as in my previous attempts for this build, I have hit power 59, and with my last Mantra card, I didn't get Ash Slam. And to avoid making those similar mistakes, I'd usually wipe, and made this rule to wipe before 30. However, when all hope seemed lost, this happened.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Words could not explain my happiness for getting Ash Slam, so the moment I got it, I decided to make my way out of the depths. And that should wrap it up. 1 to 35. That pretty much is it. Did end up getting Ash Slam, and I did have a great time making this build. So we only did hit power 35, so I am looking forward to hitting, you know, power 60. I'll probably make a part 2 to this. But if you did enjoy the video, do consider subscribing, as it does help me out a lot. And with that said, have a good one, guys.